Hello again, folks. So, just going to do the usual weekly update video for you after what is now 26 weeks of the Blue Grey Generals Only Challenge. So, that's 6 months, a full half year, and I'm not quite finished yet. So, we saw last week that the campaigns are all done now. So, we'll dive into Empire mode and still have the one Ragnarok conquest left to do. As I mentioned last week, that's just a question of having the time to do it and the fact that I want to try and record a video on it. Not a question of difficulty, so I'll be aiming to get that done towards the end of this month, but we'll see how that goes. So the only other thing left to do is the unit trails in Usnera. So I mean, there hasn't been too much progress. There's infantry, that's still the same as last week, and cavalry still the same as last week, because I said I was going to focus on the archer trails. So I've actually done two of those since last week, 5 and 6. Excuse me. So currently on number 7. I have had 2 attempts at this so far, and this is quite a tough one. So we'll just have a little look at it so you can see, for anyone who hasn't seen this before. So you can see it's quite a big board there, with the team split into 3. I think from memory that this kind of template, with perhaps some minor variations, is in all of the unit trails, and I would say is probably the most difficult in all of them as well. Because the team's split into 3. I've got 1 down there, 3 down there, 2 over there to start of the 6 that start, and there are a lot of targets to capture and hold. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just on that side, and potentially 3 towers to kill in the middle, plus a couple of enemy gods as well. In the top half we also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 targets up there to excuse me again, capture and hold, and the base at the end to destroy, and we need to do all that in 22 turns. So yeah, there's need to think carefully about who, positioning, where to position everyone, who goes where. So I may still be stuck on this next week. We'll see how that goes. And that's that. Just before I show you the team, it did occur to me since last week, now that I've started thinking about the unit trails and done a couple more, that I might not necessarily need 8 very strong generals to do them all, because you only get to field 8 in 1 or 2 in each set, I think. I mean, the archers, I haven't fielded 8 yet, so that's just going to be the last one. So it may be the same in infantry and cavalry. So yeah, I might get away with, on these 2, maybe like 6 properly upgraded generals, and then a couple of lesser ones, shall we say, maybe at 5 or 6 stars. I don't know. We'll see when we come to those. But need to deal with the archers first, because if I can't do that one, then I wouldn't be confident of doing the cavalry or infantry either. So let's just have a look at the team to finish off. As I mentioned last week, need to rearrange the equipment, which I have done a couple of times. So there's Pachacuti to start with. There's Jebi and Mokti and Hua and Li Hongzhang, and finally Jansi, because I can only field 6 in that trail number 7, so I may as well make them as strong as possible. And just to show you since last week, I also now have Leonidas at maximum Super Troop level, Batu Khan as well, and Ahsoka is on his way there as well. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep on playing.